Do y'all ever feel like you're behind in life? Like everybody else is hitting those milestones, like getting engaged, having babies, getting their first apartment, buying their first two-story home. Trust and believe you are not alone, because I'm guilty of it too. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shaquoya. I'm your grad school bestie in all things college, lifestyle, and mental health. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. I missed you.
When they say she get it from her mama say you fuck her right, body rude is unpolite, tell me.
Today, I want us to unpack that feeling of being behind, and I want to tell you why you're not even behind. You're just living your own unique story. I'm going to share some personal experiences, some tips, and hopefully leave you a little bit more inspired and less stressed about where you are right now. So the first thing that I want to talk about is these so-called life timelines that people have put on us. You know what I'm talking about. Get your undergrad by 20 years old, 21 years old, have kids by 21, and be married by 25, and have a home by 24. Like, who came up with those? What's crazy is that we know exactly who came up with those, but I'm gonna get into that next. These timelines do not account for personal circumstances, our passions, or even the curveballs that life throws at us. And things like that are gonna be like deaths, mental health, injuries, COVID. Can I say COVID on YouTube? I don't know. But things like that those timelines don't take into account. Like that, it's just, it's not, I can't say that it's not possible because a lot of us do it. The average person goes through a lot of stuff. Okay, so let me give y'all a great example. In college last year, no, not last year, wow, almost 2 years ago. Almost 2 years ago, I was just finishing up my last semester in college, and so much life stuff was handed to me, but the worst thing that happened was that my grandfather passed away. And it felt not euphoric, but like I was having an outer body experience. I was taking an exam the night before his funeral. And granted, my professors at the time were so amazing. They were so understanding. They were gonna waive my exam, but I was like, no, I feel like I need to deserve my grade. But what's crazy is that not a lot of professors are like that. They're like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. You still have to take the exam. Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? So you have no empathy. Got it. Anyways, I used to think that I was behind because I wasn't checking off these milestones at the time that I should have. Like at 21, I wanted to have 2 kids. But at the same time, my frontal lobe was slowly developing, and I was like, girl, you do not need kids right now. I'm 23. And at 21, I knew I didn't want kids at the time. I want kids eventually, just not right now. But what I also realized is that success is not linear. It's not. It goes like this.
We're not talking about this or this. We're talking about
People who are so successful have their ups and downs. Oprah didn't even become Oprah until she was in her 30s. Vera Wang did not even design her first dress until she was in her 40s. This is gonna be funny, but don't laugh. Colonel Sanders didn't start KFC until he was in his 60s. So who am I to have kids at 25? Life is not a sprint, it is a marathon. We all go at our own pace. And it has taken me a long time, probably until I was like 21, to realize that. And 21 is very young. But I lived my whole life, especially in my teen years, thinking like, oh my gosh, I have so much to do. Like, I need to do this before I have kids, get married, and stuff like that. But that's not true. I have so much time left. But I live every day like it's my last, but I still have so much time left to do what I want to do. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty and the reality of it all. Social media is like a magnifying glass for comparison. Social media and the media both are the reasons that we have those timelines I was just previously talking about. You see someone posting their promotion, their engagement, their wedding, their graduation, and it's like, now you're questioning everything about your life. It's like, dang, I'm not married. Dang, I don't have any kids. Dang, I don't have a house. And it's like you're beating yourself up because of what someone else posted. But we all know that social media is nothing but a highlight reel. It's their real life. It's real life, but it's only the highlights of their life. Those people are not showing their lowest moments. Those people are not showing what they did not do. They're only showing what they did do. People rarely, if ever, post their failures or their struggles. Even I'm guilty of posting my wins and not necessarily sharing my struggles. So some people may be thinking like, well, what can I do to stop this comparison? And the number one thing that I want to tell y'all is to limit your screen time. But with TikTok being banned, honestly, that should not. That shouldn't even be an issue. But in all seriousness, to stop this cycle of comparison, just lower your screen time, shorten your screen time. Consuming all of the media and seeing that everybody's winning, and it's gonna make you feel like you're losing. And that's not true at all. Secondly, I want us to practice more gratitude. Just write down 3 things that you're grateful for. And the more you do those things, and maybe you don't even have to write those down. The more you think about what you're grateful for, you think less about what you don't have, and you think more about what you do have. Remember this, the only person you can compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday. Are you improving? Are you learning? Are you growing? Those are the only things that matter. So let me clear this up with y'all. The idea of being behind assumes that there's only one way to live life. And y'all know that's not true. Life is like a playlist. It's customizable and unique to every person. When I stopped worrying about where I should be and instead focusing on where I am, it felt like everything changed. My perspective on life, my point of view on life changed. I stopped worrying. I felt like when I was worrying and I felt like I was comparing myself to everybody else, it felt like this weight on my shoulder that I had to have all this done so people could be proud of me, but people will be proud of me regardless. Whether I do it at 25, whether I do it at 40, or whether I do it at 60. People are gonna be proud regardless. I realized that this is my journey. This is my path. And I'm going the way that I'm supposed to go. I just wanted to share with you guys a few things that have helped me change my perspective a little bit. And the number one thing that I have done is recognize my wins. You know, I would tell people to journal them, but I would be lying because I don't really journal like that unless I'm in church. You know, you could journal your wins, but acknowledge them. At the least, acknowledge them. Big or win. Big or win? Man, wow. Big or small? You got a promotion? Yay! You passed your quiz? Yes. Was it the grade you wanted? No, but you still passed. Recognize those wins. All of them. No matter what they look like. I feel like writing them down, it helps you go back and look at, you know, how you felt in that moment and just kind of like just recognizing them. Another thing that helped me was setting my own personal goals. Forget what everybody else thinks and forget what society is asking me to do. What does Shaquoya want? What do I want? And so for you, you have to ask yourself, what do you want? Forget the timelines. Forget that people want you to have a dog at 19. Forget that people want you to have a baby at 21. And you should have a house by 23. What do you want and how are you getting there? Set your own personal goals. Have tunnel vision on yourself. Don't focus on everybody else. I would also say to surround yourself with supportive people. You need to be surrounding yourself with people who uplift you, not pressure you. Those people are like, oh, you're still in school? Like, that's hater shit. Excuse my language, but that's hater shit. You're still in school? Like, yes, and you're not though, but you're not in school. And nobody has ever asked me that question, by the way, but I see people ask people I know that question and I'm annoyed for them. I'm in school, yes, but I'm in school for my master's. So if somebody was to ask me that, I'm like, yes, but I'm getting my master's. Anyways, you need to be around people who uplift you, not pressure you. And finally, you need to be focusing on the progress, not being perfect. It's all about the small steps that lead to the bigger achievements. Once you focus on the small steps and the journey, you're gonna enjoy life a little bit more. If you take anything from this whole video, I want you to know that you are not behind in life. You don't have to follow society's expectations. This is your life. And you make sure to tell people that this is your life. I don't have to follow what everybody else is expecting me to do. You are exactly where you need to be. Exactly where you need to be. trust the process and give yourself some grace. Look at the world we live in. Give yourself some grace. You deserve it. I would love to hear from you guys. You know, I love to read you guys' comments and comment back. Go ahead and share what's one thing that you have felt behind on, and how are you learning to overcome that feeling. Go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comments, and remember to be respectful, supportive, and encouraging in the comments, please. Again, bringing up my giveaway. Don't forget about it, guys. As of today, there's only 4 people that have entered. Thank you guys so much for all the engagement that you guys have been giving me the past week. Like, it feels surreal, honestly, but only 4 people have entered into the giveaway. So many likes on the spring semester prep video, but not a lot of entries into the giveaway. Guys, don't forget to go ahead and like that video, be subscribed to me, and click the link in the description to the Google form that you have to fill out so I know that you are entering into the contest. Because if you just like it, I don't know if you're just liking it or you're entering, like, you gotta fill out the form. Because it gives me your email, your name, who you are, all that type of stuff. So, but yes, it closes on the 31st, so you guys still have plenty of time to enter into the giveaway. Please don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell as well. And also, I've never said this, but share this video with somebody who may need to hear it today. Thank you guys so much for spending this time with me. I hope you guys are feeling a little less behind, because there's no such thing. And I'm gonna see you on the next video. Bye.